Rockets depth. You see that Stay Ready crew being there. Shout out Cam Whitmore and those guys we talked about. But the Rockets as a group, man, they're special together. And you heard Dylan Brooks echoing the things that he said.
Good start to this road trip. Another win over the Wizards. Another sweep for the Rockets over the Wizards. And that sets them up for a big one on Thursday in Memphis. We'll see you. We'll talk to you then. Julia, back to you.
Don't know. I do not know.
Is it something that is concerning right now?
I don't know, so I can't tell you.
What was the difference in that second half with you and how they were?
Kind of woke up. I mean, after a slow first quarter, I think our whole team in general, maybe minus 2 people, came out kind of lethargic in the first quarter specifically, and then after that, we guarded a little bit better and limited their transition and got going offensively. So 37, 40, and 38 in those last 3 quarters after a 20-point first quarter. Obviously, just came a quarter too late, but showed up when we needed to.
Do you think that Jalen has, your offense as a whole has been better lately when Jalen has came out?
I wouldn't say due to that, but I think he is making better decisions. You know, he's been handling quite a bit all year, him and Fred. Add Amen into the mix now that he's starting, so it's you don't have to rely on one person as much with those 3 handlers in together, and then Alpy being a hub in the post. But I think his recognition defensively of what they're doing has been much better. He's taking the shots, being in attack mode, and whether he handles more on and off ball, and you know, his decision making is key to that.
The minutes that Jeff gave you in the first half, how much did that kind of get everything going offensively?
It was great. I think Aaron came in and was, I think, a plus 20 at some point in 17 minutes. Jeff was part of that. And we needed a spark. You know, we were a little, like I said, a little lethargic and slow in that first quarter. And those guys came in. Jeff was a big piece of that, no doubt. You know, obviously his shooting threat and getting out in transition, but just plays the right way. Makes quick decisions, gets the ball moving, and was guarding multiple positions as well.
Were you playing on Wednesday?
He was in the mix. I mean, we were obviously, some guys were nicked up and weren't sure how they were going to go, and so we had a few different rotations set up, and him being back home and providing energy we're both taken into account.
Thank you. What about Şengün? What would you like to share how Brian Şengün played today?
What would I like to say about how he played?
Yeah.
Great. I mean, him and Jalen really got going in the second half, but you know, missed some really good quality shots early. And so you love the looks he got, and they were doubling him frequently to try to, you know, stop him in the post. And so he gives him as a decoy at times to get everybody else open. But when they went with the small on him, we got some really good duck-ins and right at the basket, hard to double team him. And then he got it going from there, finding everything in the mid-range in his isolations. And when he hit him in the pocket, he was making the right decision as well. So love what he did on both sides as far as scoring and getting everybody involved.
Early on, you guys weren't getting any fast break points. You weren't getting a ton of second chance points either. Was that a point of emphasis, I assume, to kind of get back to being yourself?
Yeah, we're the #1 team, obviously offensive rebounding. Didn't feel like we had a bunch of energy, those energy things, and then getting stops was key to us getting out in transition. So took a look at a 17-10 at halftime for them in transition. We wanted to obviously do much better and turn that around 20-4 in the second half. So got the stops we needed, got on the transition, and just like I said, it felt like we were a quarter behind, but finally got it going at the right time.
Aaron was in foul trouble early, but then he ended up coming in for Dylan since Dylan got 4 fouls there. Just what do you like about Aaron being able to play under pressure?
Yeah, he picks up full court, you know, really impacts it on that end. Obviously, he's one of our best shooters, so he stretches the floor there. And just, well, like I said, when we needed a spark, him and Jeff specifically came in the first half and changed the pace of the game. Amen was kind of getting downhill and doing this thing, but takes some pressure off of Fred and those guys to have to guard and initiate a ton. He can just kind of do both.